Okay, so it's 5:30 right now. I just got back from the gym. I did have to wake up at 3:30 today just because I like working out before work, especially when I'm on call, because once if you're on call, you just never know when you're gonna get called in. And even though I have worked out, I have gone to the gym while I was on call, it's just, it's just a little risky. So it's 5:30 right now. I'm gonna shower, get dressed, and get my stuff ready for work. While editing, I realized I never made an introduction. My name is Alejandra and I am a certified surgical first assistant. Now, let's get back to this week's video. Okay, so it's almost 6:30. I have my bag packed. I have my breakfast, my lunch, everything that I need for today. So on Mondays and Tuesdays, it's our least busy days. So today is a Monday, which means there's no surgery scheduled. And when there's no surgery scheduled, I'm basically in the office, like not really doing anything. They want me to start helping like room patients. So like call patients from the lobby, bring them to their room, chart their vitals, and like do that stuff. So basically medical assistant tasks. And I've been vocal about not wanting to do that because I'm here to work in surgery. And whenever I tell my manager that, I've never had a contract like this before, she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I don't want to do office work. I don't feel comfortable really doing that. I would rather be on call 7 days in a row and then only be there when there's surgery scheduled. If they want another medical assistant, that's their issue. They need to go ahead and start the hiring process for that, because I'm not going to let them mold me into that role, because I'm not really here to do medical assistant work, if that makes sense. So like, I've never had a contract like this, so it's like, it's just very interesting and like eye-opening. Unfortunately, there's nothing out there in the job market for travel assignments. Everything is over there in the East Coast. The rates are very low. So this contract that I have right here is one of the highest paying contracts out there. And I really wanna start saving up my money, because I did pay off my student loans in December. And the money I'm making right now, I will not get that anywhere else. So there's that. I'm not really looking forward to going to work today, just because I know it's gonna be very boring. I don't have an interest in like charting. I don't have an interest in doing all that stuff that they told me that I need to do. So I mean, I am on call today. I do plan on being home at 5. I don't work tomorrow. I have tomorrow off. So basically what me and my coworker did, every weekend that I'm on call, I get the Monday off. I did take call for her yesterday until 7 p.m. So like technically I wasn't supposed to be on call. So that's why I'm working today, and I have tomorrow off. So I have like every other Monday off and every other Tuesday off. So that's been working out good. It's almost the end of the month. My contract does end in the middle of April. I did express an interest in extending if there is a need, because just like I said, there's no other contract out there that's paying there's no other contract that's worth taking for me right now. And I'm not interested in going to Virginia. I'm not interested in traveling basically more than 700 miles away from my home. So it's 6:30. I'm about to head out, and I'll try to do my best to show you how things are at this facility. A little bit of office work. I do have like a little desk, a little cubicle. So yeah, let's go. So since I'm working in the office today, the dress code they have there is scrubs And so what my coworker told me what I could do is I just take the scrubs that we have in the hospital and I wear that instead of going out and buying new scrubs. Even though I do have scrubs I can wear, I just don't. I'm like, I would rather just wear the hospital scrubs just in case like they get dirty and stuff like that. It did snow all day yesterday, and it sucks because I hate cleaning the snow off my car. And I was on call, but I did not get called in, so that's really good. But I mean, it's cold, so I'm gonna put on my snow boots and then like my heavy duty jacket because it snowed like maybe 5 to 7 inches. I'm not good at calculating that, but when I walk outside, the snow is all the way up past my ankles. So it snowed a decent amount, so yeah. This is my little work area right in the corner. I do like to drink my ginger and turmeric tea in the morning, so I went ahead and got that ready. We had our morning huddle, and then I had my breakfast. I just ate my breakfast sandwich, and then I had my sugar-free cinnamon and vanilla latte. I did some charting, some paperwork stuff, like I printed patients' labels, got those ready for the incoming week, and then by the time I was done, it was basically almost lunchtime. So as you can see, it's pretty mundane work, and that's how I spent the morning getting some charts ready, printing labels, and that's about it. For lunch, I had my ground turkey, rice, and corn with a side of pineapple and mango. So after lunch, I basically helped the other girls clean the rooms, turn them over in a timely manner. We did have quite a few patients today, so this did keep me quite busy. So around 3 o'clock, they asked me if I can go dust and outdate some of the rooms, and of course I was so happy to do that. So I went ahead and did this. Took me about an hour. I finished cleaning some of the other rooms, and then I was just able to relax for the last hour at work. So that was my day. It's now 4:40. I'm going to go back upstairs to my locker where I keep my snow boots, because when I get here, I change into my like sneakers, my OR shoes. But yeah, I hope I gave you an insight to what it's like to be in a clinic. I'm not a medical assistant. I'm not a nurse. I don't know any of the office stuff. So my tasks are pretty limited downstairs, but my coworker, she does a little bit of everything. She's a first assistant, she's a scheduler, and like she plays multiple roles in the office. So she's very reliable. But that is all I had. If you have any questions, let me know down below. Let me know your thoughts. Like I said, this contract, it's very interesting, and I did look to see what other contracts were available. Nothing was available that caught my eye as of March 2025. I went into Aya, nothing was available. I went to American Mobile to see what other travel jobs were available. They were all on the East Coast, like Virginia, I think maybe some in Georgia, but I don't want to go there, and I had no interest going to those places. But I'm gonna go change. I started my car because I park right outside the office, and head home, where I will conclude the rest of this video. So I got home from work, I changed out of my scrubs, I ate my dinner, and I talked to my fiance on the phone. I'm just going to conclude this video here. Let me know your thoughts on this video. Like I said, it's a very interesting assignment because not only am I expected to help in the OR, I'm also expected to help in the office, like to also be a medical assistant. So to me, that's interesting and something that I'm not used to. However, there's no really other travel assignments that I can take right now. It is the end of March and this current assignment does end at the end of April. So I guess if I did want to move on, I could. But as of right now, there's nothing really that's interesting to me. I don't think I can find an assignment that's paying me this amount that I'm making at this current assignment, and I'm only a few hours away from home. So the location and the job, it's just very ideal for me right now. I'm tired, I'm on call. Even though I didn't do a lot of physical work, I feel like working in general just mentally drains you. So when I come home, I just want to relax. I don't want to check my phone. I don't want to talk to anyone. I just kind of want to be by myself. Give me an hour, give me 2 hours, and then I will be back to feeling, I guess, normal in a way. But I'm on call. It's 7 o'clock. Haven't got called in yet. I do have tomorrow off that I'm looking forward to. So I'm just gonna spend the rest of the night editing this video for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. Make sure to comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again for the next one.